The second review of the night from Raising Glasses. YOWIE strikes back. Australia 17-year rum. So they had the YOWIE, which was 16 year. Now they have this 1 year longer in the butter cast, in the cast, sorry. And basically what this is a Bombay yeast, 12 years in Australia, 5 years in the EU, and it is now 1% higher. It is now 69.1 ABV, and it was bottled. Where was it bottled? Did not say. The bottling part isn't the most important part. The most important part is the rum. All right. So what it says is it's pre-2010s S Bombay yeast trademark floral eucalyptus apricots, but the new refined flavors of wild honey, white pepper, and dried matchstick finish. It's more balanced, but still a beast. Okay, so growing up in the Caribbean, I'm used to lighting the stove with a matchstick. I'm also used to making stick figures out of the burnt matches and playing around with the matches. So maybe I do know what dried matchstick finish is. Let's see. Let's get into this review. So we're looking for floral eucalyptus, wild honey, white pepper, and matchstick. Let's get into it. I don't know if I got all that. Again, the white pepper, slightly floral, more like orange zest. I'm searching for the eucalyptus. Yeah, not much eucalyptus to me. There's some alcohol burn, some tannins. It's a bit woody, and funny enough, they didn't mention anything about the wood there. Okay, let's get into the tasting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow, this is intense, intense flavors. Intensity of the alcohol, intensity of the flavor note, orangey, um, white pepper, slight sourness, like a chemical sour. Um, I don't get the matchstick, but the fact that the intensity of the flavors, I'm thinking I just need to add a few drops of water. So let me do that and continue. So after adding a few drops of water, it honestly reminds me of a Foursquare at the moment. Like I'm getting like Foursquare 2009, like rich, sweet ground fruits or stone fruits they call it. Hmm. Wow, it is so intense in flavor. I really feel that 69% might be too much. It's weird. It's just so intense. Like I just feel like it's prickling on my gums and everything. And the flavors are there, but they're too intense for my palate. Like sometimes there's some rums that are just so tight. This is what this tastes like to me. It's just like intense flavors, intense warming, intense like the white peppers and all that kind of stuff. Like white pepper is such a flavor that I feel like I get it a lot of times when the rum is too tight. And that's what I'm getting here. Even a few drops, I got a better nose, a more fruity nose, a more rounded nose, but it just tastes like a very intense Australian rum. Like I know it's an Australian rum because there's some palate notes that I get from Australian rums, especially from this particular distillery, Binley. I always I don't know. To me, they have like a signature note, and this one is just very intense, and it overwhelmed my palate. So this might not be the best review for the YOWIE Strikes Back, just because at 69%, it was just incredibly intense in flavor. And certain rums this happens to me with, like some of the Appleton Estate Hearts. It happened to me with what is it, some other rum. Oh, the Island Big Serrano, like that one definitely need a little bit dilution. One of the Mata Diablos that I had. But yeah, sometimes when you get up to that those high 69-ish percentages, some rums are just too tight. And for me, I think this one was, yeah, very intense. Um, that little tip I got was good because it was so little I actually got to taste some sweetness, some kind of honey-like flavors, and a bit of wood on there. It seemed well balanced for the little drop in the last end of the glass. But definitely was overpouring when I took like a large amount and switched it around in my palate. So guys, that's a review of the YOWIE Strikes Back. I don't think I did a good job, but I want to know, let you guys know my exact experience. It was intense. It was a lot. But for you guys who are stronger than me, go for it. For me, I felt like sadly I needed more water, and my sample just wasn't big enough to add more water in there. Like I add some water, I tasted it, I got some more. I need to add some more, but my sample ran out. Raising glasses, bigger samples next time. All right, guys, see you in the next one. But I did enjoy this review. Hope you did too. Ciao.